Hey folks, Kilt-Man here, Kilt-Man at your services. How are you all? Hope you're all doing very, very well. Hope you all enjoyed Christmas Day and Boxing Day. Hope you had loads and loads of fun. We're now in that weird limbo between Christmas and New Year. Betwixt Christmas and New Year. It's a strange sort of time because it's Saturday right now and people are back in work. In shop work and hospitality, and the postman went past before, really disgruntled. Oh, it's Christmas time, I shouldn't be doing this fucking job. And I understand it because it's a weird quasi. Are we still celebrating, or do we put it on hold until New Year now? What do we do? And you put on the TV, and everyone's still got the Christmas trees in the background. They've still got tinsel and baubles and all that, like, and there's still Christmas themed adverts, still playing Christmas jingles. We've had Christmas Day and Boxing Day. For me now, that's it. Finito. I warned you about that bloody hat, didn't I? I said, don't be wearing that hat. We've got a house full of hats and you had to go and pick that all over again, didn't you? For Kentucky Fudge, every day is Christmas Day. Anyway, folks, we have an unboxing to do. We have lots of unboxings to do. Now, you've already seen 2 mega unboxings, courtesy of Captain Ronnie on the Emerald Isle, who sent this. Amongst other things as well, who sent this. And what is it? It's Highlander. Yeah. Connor McLeod assumes the identity of Nash and the Antiques Emporium on the lower Manhattan, East Side or whatever it is, in the modern day, well, the 80s. And I'm actually wearing the McLeod tartan. As I've said many, many times, Highlander, amongst many flaws in what is a great cult movie, it is. I love it to bits, but it's flawed to hell and back. They wear the right tartan, and in many TV shows of the 60s, 70s, and into the 80s, depicting the Scots and tartans, they often were not wearing the right tartan at all. So they got it right for that, which I like, I appreciate. So there we go, Nash Antiques and the Connor McLeod from the Clan McLeod tartan. So we have 2 boxes from Astradyne, and we have 1 big box from H-Rock, the Alabama Slammer, who, and I feel really sorry for him because he, much further away, right across the other side of the world, the transatlantic treasure trove as we call them, and he sent many of them so far. They've been superb every time. He busted a gut to try and get it sent to me before Christmas time, which it arrived way before Christmas, a week before Christmas, and I still haven't opened it yet. It's one of those periods of time where you think you've got full days to yourself. Oh, I can do loads of videos. No, it doesn't work out that way. You have visitors, you go out, you do stuff, and then you've got to cook food, and you've got to eat food, and you've got to watch stuff, and you've got to play games, and you know. And add to that, we've now had some spook activity in the mansion. Regular viewers know how we've been plagued by the paranormal over many, many years, since moving in fact. And the previous 2 dogs, Pepper, the huge prehistoric German Shepherd, wasn't really perturbed by it. She was aware of the stuff, but it didn't really bother her. Roxy the Wonder Dog, the Husky, it never bothered her at all. She was so chilled, just didn't care. Hordes of demons could come prancing through. Devil's own satanic herds of bewilderbeast could have come stampeding through. Wouldn't have phased her at all. And then we got the cat, of course, because those two dogs are no longer with us. We got the cat, and everything just stopped, completely stopped, almost overnight. No activity, no noises, no things going missing, no things disappearing. No noises, no footsteps, no weirdness. Overnight. And then, in the early hours of Christmas Day, around about 5:30 in the morning, I awoke to a humongous clatter, a metallic clatter. You know, like the footman has dropped an entire silver platter, a platter clatter. Now I'm really good at like working out where noises are coming from. And this is a big house with several landings, several floors, lots of flights of stairs, lots of rooms. And I thought, look, that wasn't too far away. So what the hell was that? So I leaps up, I arms myself with something. I won't say what. And harsh language. And I went to investigate the house. as I've done so many times over the decades of living here. And of course, there's nothing to be found. I actually met my daughter who'd heard it as well. And she came out from her room and we got several landings. I met her at the end of one landing and she goes, what was that? And I said, like, well, I don't know. Is it the cat? Was the cat doing something? But we found the cat happily asleep. The cat hadn't even been arsed by it either. Checked the entire house. Stay behind me, daughter, stay behind me. And there was nothing. Nothing was awry, nothing was amiss, nothing was all over the floor. And the cat was, you know, completely nonplussed. So right, we went back to our respective rooms. Mrs. Kilt-Man hadn't even roused at all. Gets back into bed, and within minutes, another big clatter. This time I leapt up. My daughter didn't come out this time, because we know from the past when the spook's been mischievous, it'll just do it again and again, and it knows it's winding you up. So she didn't come out this time. But I went and checked on the cat. The cat was still there, again, unperturbed. Check the house again, because you've got to do it, because you just don't know the one time that you don't go and check. That's when you've got a home invasion taking place. And all my landmines and the portcullis and the drawbridge may be up, but someone has still invaded, you know. So you've got to check, you've got to do it. Nothing again, nothing. Trudge up the stairs again, like, again, checked on the cat, yeah. And one of her many little beds. She sleeps everywhere, you know, she chooses where she wants to go and often moves around throughout the night, which she would do at this particular third junction. Gets back into bed, the cat follows me, gets on the bed. Well, actually, the cat must have followed me after I'd gone to sleep, because I didn't realise the cat was on our bed. Because the point is, shortly afterwards, and I just nodded off, another big clatter. And I went, Jesus. And this time, Mrs. Kilt-Man awoke. And she goes, maybe it's the cat. And then she went, oh no, it can't be the cat, because the cat's right here on the bed. But the cat this time woke up and launched herself to go and investigate said mysterious noises. I got up again, chased the cat, fell over it several times. Difficult when you've got a knife in your hand as well. Very dodgy sort of game. Nothing again. So, is the spook reawoken? Has it now ignored the cat? Rochelle, you were saying about, like, oh, animals are protective. They ward off spirits and that, like. And I said to you, like, well, the dogs were useless when it came to that. And that the cat really seemed to be a protective totem, perhaps. But something's come back. Something's re-entered. The ghost, Christmas past. Was it Roxy making her presence felt? Roxy wouldn't disturb anyone. You'd just feel her canine presence lying next to you. See, I'm stroking her like she's there. Anyway, cheers you all. Happy Crimbo. It's still Christmas, who cares? Come on. And I'm on the last of the Baileys, the last of it. And yeah, the hardened whiskey drinker, they'll put ice in whiskey. Well, in Baileys, you do. You got to. It's full of bloody cream as well, like. And I wonder why I'm putting weight on. Just, you know, done in a bottle of this stuff. Cheers, y'all. Right. So I'm going to do one unboxing in this video because, again, we're pushed for time. So I've chosen the smaller of the two boxes which Astradyne has sent. So Astradyne, your friend of mine. Astradyne, a traveller in time. From sunny South Wales. So this is the smaller one, and it was addressed to Mr. and Mrs. Kilt-Man. So I suspect in there's things which I won't want, that don't interest me at all, but they might be of interest to the missus. So anyway, let's get this. And it's really heftily packaged up. We're going to need the use of a skiing do, and almost certainly a pair of skizzers. Now, we've had so many boxes from Astradyne over the many years I've been doing this, and it will usually encompass movie merch, movie music, t-shirts, mugs, vinyl, action figures, you name it, but obscure as well, magazines on historical crimes, war stuff, anything really that he's found on his shelves and gone like, I don't want this anymore. I'll bung it in a box and send it to Kilt-Man. He sent a synthesizer one time. A synthesizer, which to my endless shame, I still haven't actually used. I really must rectify that. Anyway. And sometimes there are boxes within boxes. So we're going to have to hack through with this. He puts like a stabilizing rod across the top, if you know what I mean. Like, I don't think there's no simple way of getting into this. Well, I'll tell you what I'm going to do. I'm going to go down the sides. Oh, I don't think it may have not been the right policy. Well, we've opened one side. Let's do the other side, and then we'll make the central incisions. Oh shit! Just look how elaborately packaged up that is. Ooh. Oh, it's gone through. It's gone through. Oh, it hasn't gone through at all. No, we're gonna have to go right down the top. I was in the pub last night. I didn't go to the pub at all on Christmas Day because there were so many. Most pubs weren't open at all. Some opened very limited sort of time, and the ones that did open, because there was less choice, they'd be absolutely rammed with the seasonals and the jumper brigades. So I didn't bother. But I went to my pub. I still can't get into this. The cask was open yesterday, so I went on my Jack Jonesies, and there was a little incident that took place. A little incident between I won't name the one who started it, but he made the mistake of coming in pissed as a fart and being really loud and obnoxious. Which he's like that. He's a sound guy, but he can lose the plot sometimes. Not a young man, ex-services. But he picked a fight with the biggest man the world has ever known. This guy is built like a semi-truck, only far more intimidating, and doesn't run on diesel or petrol or whatever. Just runs on adrenaline and rage. And this other person was super loud and effing and blinding. And he called Les a fat cunt. Oh, pin drop. Les is at one end of the bar. This other guy's at the other end of the bar, and he's shouting across, and everyone's just like, oh shit, happy Christmas. And Les just didn't react, but a lot more abuse was held his way. The other guy was told to get out, you're barred. But he then soft soaped and backpedaled, and then came round and got a hug off Les. But you can see, and Les is like 18 feet tall, 18 feet wide, and it's brawn, it's proper heavy duty brawn, and this other guy was dwarfed by him. Anyway, things seemed to calm down a little bit, and I spoke to Les, and I jokingly went, how's it going, you fat cunt? And he was laughing. He said like, oh look, I've been called far worse. He was a doorman for 10 years, and he's seen some stuff like, and he goes, anyway, I am a fat cunt these days. He said, but you know what? I'm going to get him when he's sober tomorrow, and I'm going to put the fucking fear of God into him. I just thought my blood ran cold. You know, I know the other guy. I know he can handle himself in some situations, but not this one. Not this one. We have bubble wrap aplenty. We have more bubble wrap, and we have, straight away, there's a smorgasbord of things to be observed. I'll try and hold this up without it all falling out. Lots of things there. Of course, we're going to go for the colourful thing right now, which looks like a big book. It is a big book. It's 70s monster memories. Oh, there's Carrie. Dr. Phibes. Chris Lee as Dracula. Boris Karloff. 70s memories. Linda Blair. Peter Cushing. Satanic Rites of Dracula. Boris Karloff, The Mummy, Them, The Giant Ants from the 1950s, 70s monster memories. Must mean these things being on TV. It's a lovely thick tome with lots of text as well. So, this is the thing about a lot of movie books, and I have thousands of them. A lot of them really, these days, they tend to be just images with only a slight bit of text, which tells you that the writer, the researcher, really hasn't bothered to do a lot of the work on it. Just a big full page presentation of imagery, which is lovely. Don't get me wrong; it's great to have the imagery and great glossy pictures, and some pictures that might be rare to you. But I like to read about these things. I like to read things too. So it looks like, what do we have here? There's a section on soundtracks. Well, sorry, I'm not showing it, am I? Horror and vinyl, Jaws. Of course. Rollerball, Andre Previn. Score for that. King Kong, John Barry. The score that breaks the hardest of hearts. Halloween, Carpenter. New World of Gods and Monsters, the books of Dennis Gifford. We all love the books of Dennis Gifford. We all have them as kids, as monster kids. Now, I'll be honest, the Dennis Gifford books, especially a pictorial history of horror movies, is predominantly imagery. It is. So, eat your words there, Kilt-Man. I have that book. I've still got that book. It's a little kid's version, but it's actually really, really good. I've got most of these books. The Monster Times. So these are all publications. There you go. Alan Frank as well. Had those. That was great. Dr. Terror's House of Horrors. Where Peter Cushing's doing the tarot readings on the train, and you get off at the mysterious station, and then Peter Cushing's character turns around, and of course he is death. Brilliant. I've got a skull here somewhere. Yes, there's a skull there. Legend of Seven Golden Vampires? Yes. So, obviously, I don't want to go through all this, I do, but in my own time. But this is great. Who's done this book? It's from We Belong Dead, of course. It's right there on the cover, and I didn't even bother looking, did I? So, Eric McNaughton edited. Foreword by Des Skin. Afterword by Alan Frank himself. So this appears to be an entire celebration, of the 70s and how we all embraced horror. Let's face it, a lot of us are at that age where the 70s was our pinnacle foundation into the genre. The books that make us scream, an A to Z guide of the 70s film tie-ins. Alien, Alan Dean Foster, there. I've got hundreds of film tie-ins. I've shown you a lot of them. I've done videos on these, especially the Alan Dean Foster ones. He did almost every film tie-in imaginable, had his name attached to it. Beat the Planet of the Apes, The Brood, Capricorn 1, Carrie. Well, Carrie's not a film tie-in, is it? Carrie was a novel to begin with. Can't tell what that one is. No, I can't. And it's like Damien Omen 2. Can you see that up there? Well, anyway. Demon Seed, The Devils of Loudun, Dominique, Dr. Fives, the two Dr. Fives books, which I had and have since subsequently lost, although they've done Dr. Fives follow-ons in the last sort of, 10-15 years, and I've got a couple of those. Escape from the Planet of the Apes, Full Circle, Golden Voyage of Sinbad, Grizzly, I have that book. For Grizzly. I love that. Holocaust 2000 got a novelisation, really. At the Top of the World. Jaws 2 by Hank Sales. Jaws 2. Legend of the Werewolf by Robert Black. The Night Stalker. What's that? Murder by Decree got a novelisation. The Great Jack the Ripper movie with Christopher Plummer, James Mason, David Hemmings. The Omega Man. I'm a fucking idiot, aren't I? Well, hang on a minute. Because the Omega Man is based on Richard Matheson's I Am Legend, which of course I've got one of the first UK publications, in paperback publications, and the cover's ripped off it. I've got the cover bit separate. But a novelisation of the Omega Man with Charlton Heston. Does that actually exist? Oh my God, I will need to find that. One of my favourite movies. Oh God. Oh, there's so many. Piranha, got that. Play Misty for me. A great #1 fan to the movie. Salem's Lot. It's not a again, it's not a fucking film novelisation. Rabid. Scream and Scream Again. Silent Running. Sin by the Eye. Oh, there's so fucking many. Square might have that one. The Jeff Lieberman movie with the worms and Star Wars. From the Adventures of Luke Skywalker. The Ultimate Warrior. Yul Brynner in the post-apocalyptic film. The Wicker Man. Way! I just dug out things at random to put in the background because I didn't know what was going to be in this box. Look, we could spend all day on that book, and maybe one day we will spend the day. Oh, cheers, the ice is melting. Something chronic. I found that I walloped a load of this on Christmas Day, and I felt really, whoa, that's hit me. And I drink the proper, real stuff, not watered down or creamified. None of that. I mean, what's the percentage of this stuff? Let's have a look. Let's have a little look. Just indulge me. And you know what? I can't find it. I can't find it. It's 17. I think it's 17%. 17. I could be wrong about that. There's a lot of figures in the back. I can't really read them. But my whiskey is 49%. A vast difference. And yeah, I can drink that all day and be fine. But this, suddenly I was like, whoa, I'm feeling that. Why is that? And it's got ice in it, which is watering it down. Go figure. I'm playing Jerry Goldsmith's score to The Illustrated Man. Wonderful score. Not my favourite movie though. This is off Astradyne, and we have a sneaking suspicion that seagulls will take over the world. And we have the seagull there. What's it say? Happier than a seagull with a French fry. I don't know if you can see that, the ring light's pinging it out. It's got a chip and it's got a French fry. Yeah, they will. Seagulls, like cockroaches, will survive a nuclear Armageddon. They'll be there. Ooh, we have musicalities, and we have high fidelity pure audio Blu-ray of Human League. Yeah, and what's that? Oh, that must be the little wraparound. So it's got surround sound on it. I love the Human League. Phil Oakey had fantastic hair back then. Now he has no hair at all. Sorry, Phil. Still got all mine. And who were the two girls? The two, not backing singers, they were front and centre sometimes, or either side of him. The dark haired one, oh God, I used to fancy her. Oh, so my God. Anyway, we must move on. Arkham Horror. Whoa! It's Arkham, H.P. Lovecraft. It's a replica police badge, limited to 5,000 worldwide. Police City of Arkham. Oh, that's really good. Oh, I'm gonna get that out. I love badges. I love badges. We don't need no stinking badges. Kilt-Man does. Kilt-Man loves badges. I'm very American when it comes to that sort of thing. Americans love insignia. They wear too much insignia. You know, you've got the FBI. It's got FBI on the back of their whatever they're wearing. Their wind sheeters, their bomber jackets. FBI, CIA, FDA, ICE. You know, they've got just tell the world who you are. It's like all the Walter Mitty's who think they're SAS or pretend they're SAS, and they walk out and about. They've got SAS pins and lapel badges and stuff, like SAS t-shirt on. Yeah, of course. Bullshit. Oh, that's really nice. You know, you can see that now. Look at that. Proper police badge. Well, proper police badge. City of Arkham. I will wear this. Easily attached. Yeah, I will definitely wear that. Oh, that's brilliant. I love shit like that. Yeah. I'm gonna book. Commander Chris Terrell. He was trained by the Marines. He went to Afghanistan, but he was not a soldier. Chris Terrell, back in 2007, I think, he was 55 years old. He underwent the entire commando course for Royal Marines, which of course I've done. And I was 25 when I did that. He was 55, and it fucking almost killed me. And he passed it, and he's a documentarian, an anthropologist. He's done loads of documentaries on TV. He's hang on, 2000. So he's going to be in his 70s now. But he did fucking loads. There's probably a lot of stuff I've missed out here. Anyway, he went to Afghanistan. He did a documentary about the entire training of Royal Marine Commandos and the infamous commando course. And because he passed it, they made him an honorary Royal Marine Commando, gave him the Green Beret. But he did pass the course, so. And he did. All the guys that went out, the mob he was with, that got sent out to Afghanistan, he went with them for their first tour, or filmed some of their first tour. He's done a lot of documentaries about the Royal Navy and the Royal Marines. I haven't seen a lot of them, but anyway, I haven't got the book either. So, well, I have got the book. It's here right now. Cheers, mate. And cheers, Chris Terrell. That's no mean feat. That at that age, I'm a year older than that right now. I fucking couldn't do it now. I couldn't do anything at all. Or could I? It's all up here. It's all up here. Once you lactic acid sets in and you can't move any further, it doesn't matter how much willpower you've got. If your body is not going to do it, it just shuts down on you. But you get another chance, you know. Oh, this says to Janet for Merry Christmas, Astradyne. It's David Bowie. Oh, she loves a bit of Bowie. It was Mr. Kilt-Man. David Bowie, the 1980 floor show rehearsals, recorded in 1973. He sends a lot of these rare things like rehearsals, alternate tracks, stuff you've never heard by major artists, or even a lot of obscure artists. Like that goes to Mr. Kilt-Man. She'll be very pleased with that. Have we got another badge? Oh no, it's a coin. It's a Star Trek coin. There's old Kirk himself. William Shatner, the best, and still going. Collectible coin. What does it say on it? Oh, I'm not going to see. He's got his phaser out like that, so. Or is it a communicator? I've got a feeling it might actually be that image there that's on the coin. The Gorn's on the back. The Gorn is on the back. Individually numbered, limited to 9,995 worldwide, embossed on both sides. Now you've got the Gorn on the back. That's brilliant. Oh, nice one. Can't wear it though, can I? Janet. Well, that feels like a pint glass. I can't open that. That's for here. Oh, what else have we got here? Oh bloody hell! That's the Janet as well. Oh frig! I can't open that. Shit. And that's it. Oh my god. Oh, hang on, there's something else. It's another seagull. You can't see that, can you? It's got a great big pie in its mouth. Oh, sorry, it's a pasty. Wanted pasty thief. You can't see it. Bloody seagulls. Well, folks, oh, hang on. I've just knocked something here. Not good. Let's get out of that. Well, I think we've got time to go and get the other box. I do. The other box is way, way, way bigger. Right, hang fire. And before you ask me to call Mr. Kilt-Man down to open those, she's just told me right now that she and my son Luke are going off to Anfield to watch the untelevised Liverpool game against Wolves. My son got up at silly o'clock this morning to try and get tickets, and he's just done it now, so they're both going. So they're happy. See, I'm out of breath now. All I've done is walk with a box. Past the commando course now. In your dreams, Kilty, in your dreams. It was bad enough when I was young. He was 55 when he did it. Oldest guy to have done it, completed it and successfully. I was 25. In my troop, October intake, I was the oldest one there. They were all 17, 18, 19, maybe 20, but I was 25 and I was married. I was the odd one out there. Anyway. Right. I'm not going to waste too much time here because this box is fucking huge. Astradyne, cheers mate. Cheers matey. And I'm going to go in the same way. Oh, there's normally like loads of things written on it like Outpost 31. You know why. And Astradyne works in the University Hospital of Cardiff. So these boxes usually have thermo something written on the side. Thermo Scientific, which is obviously a supplier to his particular branch. And what was in this box was a surgical gown. Surgical gown with fluid-proof reinforcement. Fluid-proof reinforcement. Is that to stop your own fluids from going out or other people's fluids going in? Yeah, single-use surgical gown. I've just seen the red and white sticker for Redbubble on the side of this box. Redbubble, who of course do a lot of t-shirts, movie and cult items of t-shirtedness. I'm out of breath already. This is wrong, this is wrong. Oh, God damn it. Well, we're almost in. And yes, my prayers have been answered. The big bubble wrap, the big one. I'm going to throw that down there. The cat will probably come looking for that. And the first thing I see, Mrs. Kilt-Man. Have I got anything? Good God. Oh no. No. Mrs. Kilt-Man. That's going to be vinyl again, isn't it? Again, I'll let her open them. It's only fair, isn't it? Right. Oh God, there's a lot of things in here, folks. We've got these little pouches. These little Hessian sacks. They're actually, you sent things like this before. That'll be, well, I can feel it. That's got to be a badge or a brooch. I'm a Highlander. I wear brooches. To pin your over-shoulder plaid fly down, you have a big brooch. Blood ruby is the one I tend to use. But what have we got in here? Ugh. Can't get it out. It is a badge. Got itself snagged on the bubble wrap. I can't get it out. Oh my God. Oh, that is a gold effect. That's a big snarling wolf. Is it Fenrir? Oh, that Norse big fucking wolf. Could be. You know what these would make good? Well, be good as kilt pins, holding your kilt down. I've yet to meet the pin that can hold my kilt down. But that's perfect for that sort of thing. So that's some kind of mythical wolf beast. Have another one. Oh, hang on, there's a little thing in it. What did they tell you what they're meant to be? Well, no, they're just advertising blurb. Whoa. Another shield type badge. Again, there's some weight to it. Some side. Whoa. Is it like a smiley alien? What is it? I don't know. I likes it though. I likes it, I does. A shield with two big googly red eyes. What do you do like that? I think that's how it goes. Well, that's cool. Little assortment of badges and what's the word? Brooches. Couldn't think of that at all now. Brooches. We don't need no stinking brooches. Right. Magazines. I can see what they are. There is. Ooh. Is it? That doesn't feel like a t-shirt. That feels. Is this a vest or is it a dishcloth or something? It's neither. It's a little pouch. Oh, it's two little pouches. It's two little pouches with a sort of glowing wolf effigy. Well, I like to wear pouches around my belt. I do not wear a sporran, and there's no way you're going to use that as a little wee sporran. You could do, but it'd be a bit silly. But you could put these on my belt and put stuff in it, like, you know, I buy some dry roasted nuts over the bar. I don't quite finish them. I put the bag in my little pouch. Little wolf. Oh, well, that green satin. Oh, green satin inlay. Very nice, very nice, very swish. I like some, it does. Quite unusual. Yeah, quite unusual. Cheers, mate. Oh, just rediscovered the Baileys. It's a wonderful score, this. We have Scream magazine. The great Michael Berryman. Pluto from the Hills of Eyes. Is it about Hills of Eyes? The Hills of Eyes. Michael Berryman speaks out. We've got Prom Night as well. Leslie Nielsen in a horror film. It doesn't quite work. Devil Rides Out, which I've covered a lot. I've covered Hills of Eyes as well. Deep Blue Sea, Saffron Burrows there. You stupid bitch, says Jacqueline McKenzie to it, because she's got 35-foot Mako sharks and she's made them super intelligent, enabling them to crash the underwater base and flood the facility and go hunting the human scientists. I have reviewed the movie, I've done a watch party for it as well. Do check that out. I'm a big fan of Deep Blue Sea. Plus Nosferatu, Wolfman, Devil Doll, Fabrizio De Angelis, VHS Ate My Brain, Behind the Screams. I'm not going to go into the magazine because we would be here all day. Dark Side, Bricey Boy, and of course Dark Side no longer have Rick Melton doing the covers. The big booby, big booty, lots of provocative imagery. Folks, I've not been doing a line, don't worry. My hair's recently washed and it's all like spiderwebby and it keeps tickling my nose. It's reaching around and tickling my nose, making me want to sneeze. So you don't have Melton's covers anymore, which is a shame. We know there was a parting of the ways after many years of working fruitfully together, and they're still friends, but it has come to an end, that collaboration. Infinity magazine, the sister magazine to the Dark Side. Again, Bricey. Oh yeah. Arnie's author, Commando writer interviewed. Are we? I've got to check this. Is there a novelisation of Commando? Let's go. I'm going to go through this and find that. Or is it just? Does it mean the screenwriter? Why didn't just call him Girl George? Because of all the confusion, I think. I'm gonna stay downwind of them. The aircon will pick them off. Downwind. You think I could smell them coming? I did. Alright, where is it then? Both Darkside and Infinity are wonderful magazines, and of course you get the poster as well. Star Trek 3, it's an extra spot, poster. David Bowie, The Man Fell to Earth, on the other side, they're reversible posters. Come on! Got Tom Baker as Doctor Who. Tom Baker is Doctor Who. Like Sean Connery is James Bond, everyone else is as James Bond. Tom Baker is Doctor Who. I can't find this fucking thing. I bet you've gone straight past it while I've been yakking. Oh no, here we go, here we go, here we go. Oh, no, it is the screenwriter, Stephen E. D'Souza. So, there you go. So it is that. You're getting old, John, says Vernon Wells, looking like a big sack of shit in the wrong size mesh vest, because he wasn't meant to be the actor playing the part. Stepped in at the last moment. You're getting old, John. You're getting old. You're a fat, flabby fucker, and you've got Arnie in his prime, looking absolutely pumped and fantastic, even with a bullet hole and knife cuts and slices and stuff and bruises. He still looks a fucking Adonis. You're getting old, John. Fucking idiot. License to Thrill Infinity Spy-Fi Special. Okay. Oh, there he is. Oh, it wasn't who I thought it was going to be. You know, for a split second, I'm going to make a tit of myself here. As I flicked through, I thought that was George Lazenby. Just going to leave that there. We have, oh God, that's cold. That's a metal sign. A bit of Lassie bandage. We have Ellis K. Meacham's On the Company's Service. So these are like seafaring stuff. You know, Patrick O'Brien and God, so whoever did Hornblower, I can't remember now. A lot of books on the sailing the seven seas with Her Majesty's Navy, battling the Spaniards, the French, and smugglers, pirates, and cannibals in some cases, and Americans too. I do not know this one at all. It's from Coronet, who don't exist anymore, I don't think. British. Just want to see when it's published. 1971. Oh, yeah. Brilliant. I do love seafaring novels. And the sign is beer, helping ugly people have sex since 1862. Can't go wrong with that. I got told, ooh, it's a while ago, probably about 10 years ago, and my hair was longer than this. When it still actually grew. It reaches this length and just stays there now. It won't go any further than this. And I got told it was freshly washed and was like really super, super shaggy. And I got told in a pub in Liverpool, like, if you've got shaggy hair, you get the ladies, don't you? You get a shag. And I was like, hasn't fucking worked yet, I was better off with a fucking flat top. But anyway. What be this? The bearer of this scroll, namely Kilt-Man, is a master in the order of the what? The Rain? The Ray? The Kai? Magna Kai, definitive edition. I don't know what this is. I don't know what this is, folks. Astradyne don't know what it is. A master in the order of the Kai. That's K-A-I, isn't it? What's this? There's a wolf logo down here. What's that say? Lone Wolf. Is that comic book and art and novelized book series and games? I'm saying lots of different things, so someone goes, yes, that one. well no. So that's nice. Well, you got a knight down here. Nice. The age of chivalry. Sadly, it's long gone. I'd love to try to. I love King Arthur to come back. Some would say he never was here in the first place. We need a King Arthur. This country, the Western world, we're not going to go there. Well, sadly, we're in the Western world and it's crumbling. It's about to be utterly choked, devoured, and hey! I've just found a foreign Blu-ray of what is The Video Dead. I recognise that cover, The Video Dead. This was a great 80s rental. Of course, I rented it and copied it straight away. And yeah, the zombies come out of a possessed TV. I've not seen it since the 80s. Come out from a possessed TV and do despicable things. I think one of the infamous pictures was a zombie with an iron shoved in his head. And they're all like really grungy looking zombies as well. Anyone getting Iron Maiden Eddie vibes from this? Yeah, you are. Oh, brilliant. I've not seen this for a fucking long time. Yeah, man. Oh, that's superb. Yeah. Possible review of that. Possible. Like Mutants, I reviewed the 80s classic rental and zombie infected sort of action adventure movie. And I remember loving it as a kid. I did the big review of it only recently. And it definitely, I enjoyed it, but it wasn't the same. This could be the same sort of thing, I don't know. But, you know, we'll have a look at it though. Is this a t-shirt, a thong, or a jock strap or something? I mean, I didn't expect the little pouches before, did I? Oh! The bag's open. And the bag's open, and I can see... Can you see this? Rawhead. It's got to be Rawhead. Well, I hope it's Rawhead Rex. If it's something else... Oh, yes. Yeah, it's... Clive Barker hates the movie. He wrote the short story Rawhead Rex, of course. And I've reviewed this movie. I love it. It's a great big, you know, hulking monster brute, practical effects, creature suit. Whoa, this is unusual texture. Whoa, this is some kind of fetish thing. I think Clive Barker would approve. It's almost vinyl-y type thing. Rawhead Rex. Oh. There's a rogue Liverpool supporter who's just entered the room. Look, you've got loads of prezzies here. Loads. Oh, well, I haven't opened them. You can...
Huh.
Say thanks to Astradyne.
Thank you.
There you go. Big thanks. She will. She will thank you. Look at that. The animatronic face was fucking awful, but it looked. The thing is, it looked great, but it just couldn't move properly, and the eyes were going like helter skelter. Like looking down one of them kaleidoscope things, them kaleidoscopy telescope things. But I love that. Rawhead Rex. And he's got the severed head as well. That is a really strange way of printing that on. That's either going to be indestructible when it gets washed, or it's going to come off straight away. It's going to peel off. I don't know. I don't know who made this. But I'm loving it, mate. I'm loving it. Raw. You can't beat a bit of Rawhead, can you? Yes, I can see my hero. Oh, he's ensconced in bubble wrap. It is, of course, King Kurt, Jack Burton. What's this? The Dark Side proudly presents In the Mouth of Madness. Oh, the movies of John Carpenter. For a second I thought it was going to be about In the Mouth of Madness, a film I've yet to cover properly on the channel, but I fucking love it. Oh, look at this. Big John, King Kurt. Oh, it's nice and glossy. Look, that was the book making that ridiculous bum squealy noise. Big John. Looking really skeletal. Do you think one day when I'll be sitting here doing videos and I'll have long white hair, sort of pulled back, a very gaunt skeletal face? No. It would take millennia for my face to lose all this baggage and become skeletal, wouldn't it? Let's be honest. So look, There's no point going through all this because I'm just be here all day. Oh, Big Trouble in Little China, Starman. Oh. Were these boxes dusty? Mr. Kilt-Man has a real allergy to dust. And with the cat creeping around the house all the time these days and going up on the tops of door frames and doors themselves and climbing up old shelves, which we no longer go up there because the family curse lives in the deepest recesses of the corners of these shelves. But the cat gets up there and there's all dust comes fluttering down, making Mrs. Kilt-Man. The Thing. No further words need be said about The Thing. Oh, there's some rare pickies. Well, show us then, Kilt-Man. From the unused scene of King Cares wearing Macready wearing a different shirt, but he's still drinking from J&B. Oh, I love it. Oh, his snake. Oh, fucking hell. One of the greatest posters ever. And thanks to Steve Douglas Evans Smith, I have a couple of versions of that on canvas. But I also have the original quad of that as well, which is it's a bit knackered now. It's a bit dog-eared. I would say snake-eared, but they don't have ears, do they? Adrienne Barbeau. Oh. Oh, God. Scream. Salem's Lot. You'll enjoy Mr. Barlow, and he'll enjoy you. He's away on a... Oh, shit. He's in Europe on a buying trip. Back priest, back shaman. Your faith against his faith. Infinity, license revoked. That was the original title, of course, for License to Kill. Rising Damp. My God, Miss Jones. Oh! Richter Scale. Body Snatchers writer interviewed, and of course it is Donald Pleasance. I did a Facebook Happy Christmas to everybody, and I had that image of at the end of Invasion of Body Snatchers, and I put a Santa hat on him, and I was quite proud of my quote. It said, Happy Christmas, pod people, no more sleeps. Thought that was clever. No one else apparently realised. Oh, hang on. Shit, I've just noticed something. There's a crucifix attached to this. Oh, for Barlow, you bastard. Wow. Now, was that part of the magazine, or did, in his canny or uncanny cleverness and wit, did Astradyne put that on there? I don't know. So, more Dark Side. Freddy, Chucky. Who's that? I don't know. Jason. Bigfoot, Zombies and Aliens. The Warp Making of Demon Warp. I reviewed Mind Warp, not Demon Warp. Meat Munching Memories, Lamberto Barber's Cannibal Diaries. No, it's Lamberto Barber, isn't it? Lugosian Poe, Murders in the Rue Morgue. I've reviewed that. More magazinage. Shark Movie Mayhem. Oh yeah. Zombies and Cornettos, Shaun of the Dead. Stag Night Scares, You Might Not Make the Wedding. The B-Movie King is Dead, remembering Roger Corman. Oh yeah, Roger Corman passed, didn't he? Although, to be honest, he seems to have been alive forever, didn't he? Oh, there's one of the original poster artworks for The Terminator. The Terminator. Knives and stabbing weapons. Scream. The Howling. Psycho. Would you rent a room from this man? Would you have a shower anywhere near this man? Creature from that lagoon. Oh, well, look. Can't go through all those right now. Bubble wrap. We have. Well, first of all, we have Blake 7, the collection, series 1, on Blu-ray. On Blu-ray. Look at that. What a beautiful little packaging taking place there. Wonderful stuff. And Blake's actually in that. Cheers, mate. We've discussed Blake 7 a fair bit. I have this book. I have this book since I was a kid. Regular viewers know I have artifacts from Custer's Last Stand. I have lots of 7th Cavalry gear. I'm a massive aficionado of the Indian Wars, US Cavalry versus the Indians, and especially Custer's campaign, 1876, and the infamous Last Stand. I have discussed it a lot. I've reviewed elements of the movies and I've played the scores of various movies from it. This book, this is a Ladybird book, is absolutely brilliant. I have it, it's in that cabinet right there. Now mine is not in as good nick as this, but it's all there. And great map. I'm going to try and show some of the illustrations in this, because, and it does depict the battle and what they knew back, and this would be, when was this published? 1976, 100 years later, after the event. It does depict what most of the known information was. In the early 80s, a bushfire went across the entire battlefield and revealed hitherto things which haven't been spotted before, enabling them, using computers and at the time, to track the movement of individual weapons around the battlefield, so they could trace by the ammunition and where the weapon was found and all that, and the bullets which were fired by that particular gun. They could find how the troops moved back in formation in the different troops and companies, formed their own last stands. Stragglers then, before the circle closed, ran up to another group and joined them, fought a last stand there. How some made a break for it, you know, that medicine tail coolie, and were caught and butchered there. It's a lot of things were found out after this book was written. But remember, Ladybird wrote books for kids, but this really isn't a book for kids. I used to sit and just stare at these pictures. They're dusty, and they're not wearing, you know, bright yellow neckerchiefs and bright, you know, gauntlets. They look dusty, knackered, weather beaten. They've been out. And you've got, like, there's a Sioux Indian raid there. There's people lying there, butchered, scalped, and like next to burning wagons. So it didn't pull no punches, this. So it goes on. It goes on about the attack on the Blackfeet, Black Kettle, Wichita. There's Custer himself, the flamboyant boy general of the Civil War, vainglorious, reckless, yet still brilliant tactician. I've discussed it before. He fucked up this time. Yeah, he did. But Custer's luck ran out. Oh God, there is he? Lieutenant Cook, the adjutant, who have these magnificent Dundrearies, very big, you know, not mutton chops. They were massive mustachioed elements that came down here, and of course the Indians scalped that off him because they'd never seen that kind of facial foliage before. So it was highly prized. They scalped that off his face, whilst they absolutely butchered and mutilated every single body, except for Custer. Custer had been shot twice. His ears had been stabbed through with their sewing awls, so he'd hear better in the happy hunting grounds. We told him not to invade. We told him not to fight, because it'd be the last thing he ever did. He didn't listen to us, so he'll hear better in the afterlife. And a fingertip was taken as well, but he wasn't mutilated beyond that. Everyone else was horrifically mangled. But the Indians actually revered Custer, which is, it doesn't come across in many renditions. He respected them. He was a soldier. He did what he was ordered to do, but he didn't want to do it. But if I've got to do this, I'm going to do it ruthlessly and with absolute precision, and I'm going to fucking finish this job right now. I'm going to end this war right now. His orders and his own sort of mentality drove him to do that, but his conscience was different. Oh, but Washita, they massacred kids and women and, you know, all this sort of stuff. Yeah, they did. So the paradox is born out there. But he did have a massive respect for the Indian, the way that they looked after the land and the environment, the way that they looked after each other, their generational attitude towards one another, their warlike strategy, how they would cut and run and then circle around an ambush. He knew they were brilliant. They were better on the land and better horsemen than him and his cavalry could ever be. But some of these images are great. Look. The Indian scouts, you know, pointing out, look, big camp down there. We go no further. You go to your deaths. But look at the column. Oh, I used to sit and just stare at these. And the eeriness, the crow's nest as it was called, they're pointing out to him in what would be like at least 3, maybe 5 miles away. They could see the Indian camp, which was the biggest the plains had ever known. And Custer goes, I can't see it. He's got binoculars and a telescope. I can't see it. But their eyes, they know. They can see the dust cloud of a huge pony herd. More ponies, so more warriors than had ever been amassed before. So they knew, you're going to your death. You and this mob are going to take them. Reno's charge. Look at them. You know, they're confronted by far too many. Because Reno shits himself big time. Major Reno, ex-papal guard, used to work for the Pope. The Pope. The cat's here. She's munching her dried stuff. The rout of Reno's men. Look at the war club going to come down in his skull. Oh, fucking hell. And I think you probably can't see this. This is where they get to the bluffs on the other side of the river. And the faces, they're all like, they've just gone through hell to escape them. They've been picked off left, right and centre and they can't go any further and the Indians are swarming up towards them. And they're just in such a bad shit shape. So we get all the Indian chiefs as well. Custer's mob making their descent, getting seen. I mean, the thing is, they actually did surprise the Indians. The Indians didn't think they were going to attack that soon, that swiftly, but they were massively G'd up by Sitting Bull. Today is a good day to die, and like, you know, that's I gave him Arnie's voice. Today is a good day to die. That's an elaborately painted Sioux warrior. His horse painted up as well, war paint on, like war cries, and let's go take these pale faces. So, heroic bunch of Sioux warriors. Some of them are very young, with captured weapons from a previous battle. They fought Cook, not Crook. No, Cook's the one with the big fucking Dundrearies, but General Crook with infantry and some cavalry elements were defeated literally just before this battle. So they got weapons off his men. So there's some Indian sharpshooters who stymie Custer's charge down into the camp. Custer split his command. Reno attacks first at what was meant to be, you know, one end of the camp. Captain Benteen is coming up with their reinforcements and the pack mules with all the extra ammunition and supplies, but he's way behind. He's nowhere near this at the time, like, and he won't get to Custer. No one will get to Custer. Benteen gets to Reno and reinforces Reno's hilltop defensive position overnight. But Custer thinks he's attacking the other end of the village, and it's not the end of the village, it's the fucking middle. And he's like, shit! And then this crew open up on him. So they don't know how many they're facing. So they panic, right, we need to regroup here, let's go back up. So, and in the foothills and the gullies, and the Indians are swarming up after them, crossing the river and swarming up after them. And Custer and his men, they're stumbling up the gullies again, and they can't do it, they're getting dismounted. And it's a rout. You can see them on the defensive there. The Indians are swarming up the hill. They're getting taken out. Oh, do you know what? God. Lovely image there. This is, you know, the Indians are just everywhere. And you've got a little cortege of blue coats there who are going to get whittled down to nothing. And I love this line. The final desperate struggle. Look at that artwork there. Look at that. There's Custer, fringe buckskin jacket. His hair was cut short. His long locks have been shorn before this campaign, this march out. So the Indians didn't actually recognise him at first. They knew him as long hair, son of the morning star, because his hair was the colour of grass. You know, in the winter when the frost is on it and the sun hits it, that was the colour of his hair. Strawberry blonde, pretty much. And well, at the end is there, and you've got them all. The burial parties burying the remains of the dead. A depiction of the Monument Hill, Last Stand Hill, Custer's House, but no, my various things. And everywhere one of these is where a body was found. Oh, God, I love that. Actually, I remember a while ago, Astradyne said to me, "Have you got this book?" And he sent me a picture. "Have you got this book?" And I went, "Yeah." So, but yours looks in better nick than mine. He said, "Right, I sent it to you then," and it has arrived. It is in better nick than mine. It's outstanding. Doctor Who magazine, and we have one of the robot mummies in the pyramids of Mars, Sutek. They're fucking terrifying bastards, them. Very Hammer-esque story, because Tom Baker with the horror era. I've reviewed a couple of Star Trek, Doctor Who stories, Star Trek, and I really should do this one because it is one of my favourites, along with the Ark in Space and the Seeds of Doom. Oi! We've got loads more here, folks. Oh. No, that's just padding. Okay, there's a box within box. Oh, there's several boxes within boxes. Tell you what, we'll do this one first. Kilt-Man. Astradyne 509 record vaults. Oh, that didn't work, did it? Oh, Christ. Oh, hey! What's this then? Ultravox. Lament. Oh, lament. Doom, 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 doom. Doom, doodle, doom, doom. Doom, 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 doom. Wow. Oh, God. I'm running out of space to put all this stuff. So these are, once again, hang on. High fidelity, pure audio, Blu-rays, Ultravox. I'm not going to go massively into this, but a Dolby Atmos mix as well. SDE surround series, holding the music in your hands. Blu-ray audio, Dolby Atmos, 5.1 and stereo. Excellent. I do love the Lament era of it. Oh, hang on, what have we got here? Of Ultravox, we have more books. Michael Asher, Territorial SAS. Met the guy once. The Regiment, the definitive story of the SAS. I have, God, countless dossiers on the SAS and how they began and all their various campaigns. A few modern ones too. I don't actually have this one. I've got other books by Michael Asher though. I'm not going to go into that too much. Oh, we have South Wales in my hand. South Wales from Bartholomew. Ruth Thomas. You couldn't get a more Welsh name than that, could you? So this is a history of South Wales, where of course Astradyne resides. It's his home country. So you go, I do love this stuff. Need to get down there. I've not been down to South Wales for quite some time. Aberystwyth. The culture of Wales. One could say all the cultures of the British Isles are changing rather radically. Brilliant stuff. And obviously there's something here specifically for me. Ape Man. Is this like my DNA? Since Darwin dropped his bombshell of evolutionary theory, we humans have been fascinated by our journey of development from ape to man. Two huge questions predominate. Where did we come from? And what is it that makes us human? The ability to make toasties. And I'm making, believe it or not, before I go to the pub, I'm going to make turkey and cranberry toasties. Yeah. Oh yeah. So this is old and creaky, this book, isn't it? So it's obviously telling us where they found the remains, the fossils, and all that kind of blairbage. There we go. 8 men. Well, we've got a lot more to go through because there's a box and another box. And I think we've just got 2 boxes to go through now. So that, and I've run out of Baileys, haven't I? Gosh darn it. Well, I'll tell you what I've still got. Okay. Oh, by the way, those who watched the previous video, why did no one point out to me that I had a big Merlot mouth? I was drinking Merlot and I had big purple lips. Look like I've been kissing a baboon's arse. I mean, I look at myself on the camera as I'm doing this. I don't like looking at myself, but I'm looking at myself right now. And I didn't spot the fact I had these things. And I had Bruce the Shark replica. And I was going, giving him kisses. You guys all saw that. Kilt-Man's big bruised lips, big punch lips. But the dregs of Jack Daniels here. So cheers your Astradyne. Cheers mate. Bumper crop. 2 boxes yet to open. See, I was going to do this in 2 separate installments, but wow, that cutting. A marked difference from the Baileys. The elegant refinement and shit, that plunged in. And creaminess of the Baileys compared to the harsh brusqueness of the Jack D. Oh God, don't tell me there's a box within this box as well. Oh, there's books. There's books. Ooh. I don't recall posing for that cover, the cover of that book. The Barbarian Swordsman. The original Sword and Sorcery Adventures. These are going to be Conan's story, Robert E. Howard, yeah. The Marches of Valhalla. I've got pretty much every Conan story that I've got every story that he wrote about Conan. Almeric. The great interplanetary epic of sword and sorcery. Great old proper fantasy book covers, illustrations. The Sowers of the Thunder. Swordplay and slaughter in the most barbarically splendid fantasy kingdoms ever. Yeah, man. Can't go wrong with this. Robert E. Howard. You cannot go wrong. Yes, there's boxes within boxes. Now these, they're mugs. I know because he sent many of these mugs before, and they come in these little white boxes, these little white cubes. Let's put that on there. I was going to do this. We had the big banquet table set up for Christmas and for Boxing Day, which is behind you guys. It's all folded down now. And I was going to sit there. I've done videos in that environment before, and it works for unboxings. But for some reason, I couldn't get I could not get the ring light and the tripod to sit correctly. And then I thought, oh, the cat's going to be swinging off it, so it's in a flight path. So going back to Old Faithful. Oh, the red mugs. I love these. Right, what have we got here? It's Caroline Munro. That's got to be Golden Voyage of Sinbad, has it not? The Golden Voyage of Sinbad. And it's just images of Caroline. Sweet Caroline. Still going strong. Still looking fabulous. Oh, look at it. Oh, sorry, you can't, can you? Because it's my ogle time. Look at them chesticles. Majestic. And it's that gap in the big front teeth as well, like, which makes it even more irresistible. Another one. Oh, I wonder, is this more Caroline? Oh, no, it's not. It's the Canon movie logo. Canon Movies, the home of Chuck Norris. And was Van Damme the Canon? I think he was, wasn't he? Dolph Lundgren certainly was. Obviously, Stallone did a bit as well. Canon films. Outstanding stuff. Cheers, mate. Not quite as sexy as Caroline Munro, but you know, we're there. There's more in here. These big airbags. Something metallic. Orchestral manoeuvres in the dark. There he is, Paul Humphreys. Local band, of course. I've done videos about these guys. Cheers, but what playtime is this? Oh, there's a lot of. It's Christmas time, and oh, there's several here. So we're obviously going to be full of wrappings, boxes, cardboard, wrapping paper, bubble wrap. Let's get lost in a world made of books, tea, and rainy days. Why not? Open window. It's a rainy day. Book there. There's a drink there. Is that meant to be iced tea or something? Yeah. Intriguing. That's a Husky. Oh, Siberian Husky Coffee Company. Long-lasting flavour. Well, it's the anniversary of Roxy's passing, and there's a Husky. She was not too fussed on coffee. She'd stick her nose into a mug of tea, but she wouldn't go near a mug of coffee. Cheers, mate. Beware, you are now travelling in Sasquatch country. Otherwise known as Les. Also known as Bigfoot or Yeti, this creature is very unpredictable and could be dangerous if provoked. Caution must be taken to avoid a close encounter which could lead to severe injury or death. There's a lot to read on that. I love these sort of metal signs. There are a few dotted round, and they're good to put in the background as well sometimes. Did I put any in the back? Did I? No, I didn't. Right, we have. Oh, there's a little badge here. What the hell is that? It's a ship. It's a ship of some sort. What's that from? I'll investigate that further. What we have? Oh God. This was, it says on the back here, this was packed 2024 by Gary. Gary being Outpost 31. Oh, it says from Outpost 31. Okay. That doesn't mean there's anything thing related in here, as I've learned over the years. That's either packed in very, very tightly, or it's one item. I don't know. I don't know how to get into this. What's the best way into this? I can't find how it's actually sealed down. Oh, we are. Maybe go this way. I can't get into it. Oh. Never drag a knife towards yourselves, folks. I do this all the time, and I really shouldn't do it. And never plunge a knife downwards towards your groin. I've just done. Oh, I can't even get into this. There's a lot of different things in here. packed this. Well, Gary's packed this well. Okay, we've got posters. Good God, what have we got in here? Oh, we've got a creased cover on. That's something alien-esque. Starburst. 45 years of the Xenomorph. All new interviews with the cast and crew of the Alien Saga. So, I'm John Carpenter, Linnea Quigley, and a bit of Star Wars. Yeah, we'll talk about that. Oh, brilliant, brilliant. Another book, another fantasy thing. Michael Scott, a Celtic Odyssey. There we go. Well, my hair was like that at one stage. The stirring legend of Meldon, a great Irish hero. See how I went? Oh, a great Irish hero. No offence. Don't forget, I'm half Irish. My mum's side's pure Irish. Dad's side's Scottish. I'm right on the cusp. I'm right in the middle. You know. Let me speak of Meldon. Okay. This came from Poland. This book. Because a previous owner has signed the back of it and given their address as well. Unusual. Maybe they want it back. Send it back to this address. Oh. That's open. What is it? Oh. I don't get it. One free print. Non-conformity, craft and treasure. Let's find out, shall we? If I can get into it. Warning. Direct prolonged exposure to sunlight or humid conditions may distort and degrade the quality of your prints. Oh, my word. We're talking big bipedal werewolf. The best. Yeah, look at him. That's one tough son of a bitch, that, isn't it? Yeah, I think you're wanting like a Gatling gun filled with silver bullets to take him down. Look at that. I'm hungry. Look at that. I could do with a wee fucking beef, whiskey soddled beef of Kilt-Man. I didn't think that one through, did I? Ah, now, sort of old parchment paper. Now, Astradyne sent me a whole range of these a while ago, different images of werewolfery in bygone times. And then, you know, wonderful. Like you spilt your tea all over it. That's great. I think you've already sent this one. I'm just saying, I think it looks familiar. But one can't have too many werewolf imageries. And still there's more. There's something else sealed up as well. Oh my God. Electronic sound. The visual art of John Fox. Plenty of John Fox he sent to us. John Fox. Used to be with Ultravox. We have more. There's something else metal here. It's the TARDIS. The TARDIS. Drifting through the cosmos. Yeah, very sort of avant-garde with the purples and all that. Nice. Dark Side again. Storyboard sorcerer. Petrifying horror art. Fright unseen, invisible terrors. Clotted screams, Hammer's Cornish horrors. Plague of the Zombies, The Reptile. Franco favourite. Maria Rome wasn't built in a day. Not suitable for minors. My Bloody Valentine. Oh, My Bloody Valentine. What was the other one? It's had Prom Night, didn't it? Another one of these. But My Bloody Valentine. Oh, that's a classic, that. Genuine classic. Great gore. In this country, when it first got released, it was cut to bits. Tom Behrman's effects. or was it Carl Fullerton? No, I think it was Tom Behrman. And but my God, when we got the full uncut one, I was like, whoa, this film's completely different. Super, super nasty. Affinity with a bit more Bond on it as well. Yep. D-Day Operation Overlord. So there's always a bit of historical stuff as well. You know, we've got Battle of Little Bighorn, and now we've got D-Day as well. Anyway. There's something here. It feels like a book, by the way. It feels like a book. Can't get in. Well, there we go. Lone Wolf. Wasn't that the thing before? Which I was going. Was it a game? Was it a book series? Was it a comic book thing? Was it just artwork? Lone Wolf: The Skulls of Agarash by Joe Deaver. So what is this? Oh, it's a comic. It's a comic book. Oh, no. It's a game. It's a game, isn't it? Sorry, I'm trying to work out what you do with it. Yeah, it's a role-playing game scenario thing. I'm so out of touch with all this sort of thing. We're not done yet. Oh, that looks like it could be a movie, or it could be two movies. It's cavalry again versus Indians. It's 40 guns to Apache Pass with Audie Murphy. Audie Murphy, the most highly decorated American soldier of all time, who went on to do great acting as well. I've reviewed this movie. I have reviewed it, got a while ago. 40 guns to Apache Pass. It's great. And it's quite, even though it's like early or late 50s, it's quite nasty. There's quite a bit of violence and a bit of blood in it as well. And it's like, oh no. And a great finale. Dead exciting. Oh, brilliant. Cheers, mate. Oh, you're joking. Mrs. Kilt-Man again. What the bloody hell. Put on her pile. Blue. Oh, yes, man. Superstition, aka The Witch. 1981, but I think it sat on the shelf. It didn't come out. I think it was 81, but it didn't come out for a little bit longer than that. It's a Canadian movie. This is the one where the kid gets cut in half by the window coming down at him, and he's like, he's struggling, and he gets cut in half, and his bits fall either side. The head in the microwave goes boom, explodes. The priest with the circular saw blade, yeah, it's all coming back to you now, isn't it? It comes loose and bounces off, and it hits him in the chest, and he goes back into a chair. I'm not sure, it's come off the machinery, and it bounces, but it's still super spinning, and it still works its way through. It's because it's witchcraft. It's one of these stories where a witch was, I think she's not burnt, she's drowned, and she comes back, to wreak revenge on the descendants of the ones who killed her. And it's it's a great. This was a great movie during the early 80s. Oh, there's like the imagery on the back of the witch. You don't see the witch's face. You see the talon claws, I think. Again, like what's it, the Video Dead. I really haven't seen this film for decades, but I did love it. So it's blue. Is this a foreign one? Oh yeah, because you can't read the back of it at all. Una familia se muda. Una casa encantachanta de Nueva Inglaterra. Doesn't say that at all. I think it's a Spanish version. What gave that away? But brilliant. Oh, I'm definitely reviewing this. Definitely reviewing it. Do love this movie. Oh, see the little cross dangling there from the hand? Didn't we have a cross before, crucifix? Don't know how to put it. God damn it. Folks, I think, apart from Mrs. Kilt-Man and stuff, I think we've done it. I think we've reached the end. What else in there? Nothing else sheltering under there. Let's get all this in there. There's a lot of stuff, a lot of packaging. It's going to be sorted. Some great offensive lassie bands. Got to be careful. My dad took his, well, didn't take his eye out, but he semi-blinded himself in his right eye when he was a kid with a catapult. He let go with the wrong hand and it came back. Oof. Hit him in the eye. And yet he still went on to become a Bisley pistol and rifle champion. Just train the other eye. And anyway, the rest is history, as they say. Well, run out of Baileys. Just got the Jack Bailey. Cheers, Astradyne. Cheers, you all. You faggot, Nash. Why, you're cruising for a piece of ass, Garfield. Right, folks, we've done it. There's stuff from every particular medium. We have movies, we have music, we have books, magazines, artwork, medallions, mugs, metal signs, tons of stuff, and Caroline Munro, of course. And gotta get that up. That is great. That's the Arkham Police Department. Which will have to be corrupt. They'd have tentacled deputies, Sheriff Cthulhu. Folks, we're done here. I need to now find out what time. Oh, the match starts at 3. What time is it now? Oh, it's a bit of time yet. So they'll be on their way now to Anfield. They'll get some dinner on the way. Oh, I'm going to have my cranberry and turkey toasty. That's what I'm going to do. Ahoy there. So, folks, in the meantime, this ever increasingly dragged out Christmas, limbo in between time, please keep yourselves kilted, keep yourselves Celtic, and I'm going to see you all with another box to unopen. The transatlantic treasure trove. It's unbelievable, isn't it? So, yeah, folks, be happy, be safe, keep enjoying the festivities. There's no reason for it to end right now, and then build up to New Year's. Just keep it going, keep it all going. I'm gonna have my butty, my toasty, and I'm gonna go to the pub. I'm gonna find out what the next instalment is going to be. Could be fun. You might even hear the impacts wherever you are. So, right, folks. Superstition, 40 guns to Apache Pass, the video dead, Ultravox, Royal Marines, SAS, Sasquatch, Memories of Horror 70s, unbelievable, OMD, Scream, The Dark Side, Infinity, The TARDIS, Werewolves. It's just... Oh, I haven't finished. Just found these. There's a couple of posters. Okay, what might these be? Got a lot of lassie bands. A lot of lassie bands. Ah, werewolves. Ow, Werewolves of London. It is that Japanese? That's the Japanese poster for American Werewolf of London. Look at that. Oh, and of course, all the masks are over there. All of them. I'm not going to get them out. I'm going to get them out. Oopsie daisy. Look at that. I mean, the thing is, that leaves nothing to the imagination. Look at that. They've just shown all the nasty faces. All of it. In one fell, just in one poster. All the grim nastiness is there. No illusion as to what you're going to be witnessing. What's this one? Is this American Math again, or? No, it's not. It is Electronic Sound, the magazine, which Astradyne has subscribed me to. I get this every single month. From punk to new romantic. New romantic was my shtick. There you go. A nice bit of posterage there. Nice big lips. I noticed they're non-Merlot lips, unlike mine where. Have I got Bailey's lips? I've got big creamy lips. I certainly haven't. Whiskey lips. Cheers you all again. As I say, it's a wonderful story. You've barely heard any of it because I've been yakking over the whole thing. Lots of different elements to it. It's an anthology sort of story. It's the one where he's tattooed. Rod Steiger's all tattooed. And yeah, there's different stories to do with it all. And I actually don't rate the film that highly. I know some people do, but again, I haven't watched it. Like a lot of these other films, I haven't watched it for a long time. And I may find that, you know, I appreciate it far more. This is what happens over years. You know, when films you watch as a kid, especially, you retain a fondness for them, like the video dead, like Superstition, like Mutant. But you may wonder, what the hell did I see in this? And the film's like The Illustrated Man, which kind of like, it didn't fascinate me, it didn't engross me at all. I may find a hidden depth to it now, which I hadn't, you know, previously appreciated. Anyway, that's the beauty of films and or anything, and you getting older. Your appreciation and your understanding of things alters, it evolves over time. This is a great score though. You can hear the elements of Logan's Run in there, Planet of the Apes, Logan's Run, and other pastoral elements which he's done before. But the unusual elements, whoa, that's the Baileys coming back. Because there's a little hiccupy burp there. I didn't taste Jack, I just tasted Baileys. Right, anyway, folks, I'm out of here. Please keep on keeping on. Laters.